Hey Iowa, it's Congressman Nunn, and while it's a great time to be in Iowa as we head into the fall, we've also been fighting hard for every Iowa family who's been impacted by DC's dysfunction and the Schumer shutdown that costs all Iowans more. In fact, I was proud to join a delegation-wide letter asking for Schumer to come back to the table to make sure that our military troops, that our federal employees, and those critical members like our FAA and TSA members get the pay that they deserve for working the jobs that are required to keep America functioning. Let's jump into this week's Week in Review. This week, as we were out across Iowa, I talked to folks in Creston, specifically at the Creston Hospital. Work that they are doing every day to make sure that urgent care is met, OB/GYN physicians are available, and that the best possible health care is provided to folks across our state, whether you're in a rural community or an urban center. It's one of the reasons I'm so proud that we were able to pass legislation that I helped lead to provide $50 billion to help our rural hospitals. I'm also proud to be leading legislation, our Train More Nurses Act, to help an additional 80,000 individuals become nurses by getting more instructors in the classroom, as well as tailored Train More Doctors Act that we're leading to make sure we've got general practitioners and those very important OB/GYNs, so that every rural community has the opportunity to grow up and bring in the next generation. Together, we're making rural Iowa stronger by helping our healthcare professionals. As we went across Iowa, I was thrilled to be able to stop into Osceola and Mount Ayr again. A great opportunity here from our Main Street leaders, both entrepreneurs, small coffee shops, startups, and the future of rural America. Together, we highlighted the great things that Iowa can do on a global stage to help folks out. But we also recognize the government shutdown is having a real impact. From veterans who aren't getting their benefits to small businesses that can't get access to the SBA, as well as farmers who are waiting on the U.S. Department of Agriculture to be able to follow up this harvest season. I'm fighting hard to make sure that Iowa's voice is not only heard in Washington, but the Schumer shutdown is held accountable so that we can start serving our great country again right here in Iowa. Iowa, we're now in the second longest shutdown in U.S. history, and the only shutdown that's been the result of a clean CR. It doesn't have to be like that. That's why I'm so proud that the House did our job and passed a funding bill over a month ago. We're now waiting for Senate Democrats to come on board. And while I'm proud to say that many have and are starting to vote with us, I want to recognize that there are 15,000 Iowa National Guardsmen not being paid, and 1,000 more Iowans who are going to be impacted. It's one of the reasons I've given up my paycheck, and I've kept our offices open, both in Des Moines, Creston, and Ottumwa, to make sure you're still being served. And so while my staff may not be getting a paycheck, we're still here fighting for you. Together, let's pray for this to end. Let's fight for it to happen. And the reality is, we can open the government today if Senate Democrats would come back to the table and simply allow us to pay for those folks who are working hard for all of us.